like to thank all the friends and loved ones gathered here today to celebrate the union of Stephen and Casandra. This joyous occasion marks the beginning of a special chapter in their lives. Let us celebrate the happiness Stephen and Casandra bring to each other and appreciate the special bond that they share. With a strong foundation of love, trust, and mutual respect, they will now embark upon a lifelong journey together. Marriage is a sacred human tradition. As we gather here before the elements, let us recognize the significance of the vows that will be spoken today. Not only do they mark a lifelong commitment, but they represent a tradition which dates back to thousands of years. Before continuing, I'll share this blessing. Above you are the stars, below you are the stones. As time passes, remember, like a star, your love should be constant. Like the earth, your love should be firm. Possess one another, yet be understanding. Have patience with each other. For storms will come, and they will go quickly. Be free in giving of affection and of warmth. Have no fear, and let not the ways or words of the unenlightened, give you any unease. When we marry, we make decisions to share all aspects of ourselves with another. Today, Stephen and Casandra have chosen to take this step. Stephen, would you like to go first? Repeat after me. Casandra, today we begin a shared life together.
Today we begin a shared life together.
One that I cannot wait to start.
One that I cannot wait to start.
No matter what the future may bring,
no matter what the future may bring,
I make these solemn promises.
I make these solemn promises.
I vow to love you endlessly.
I vow to love you endlessly.
To care for you selflessly.
To care for you selflessly.
And to cherish you daily.
And to cherish you every day.
Casandra, repeat after me. Stephen, today we begin a shared life together.
Stephen, today we begin a shared life together.
One that I cannot wait to start.
One that I cannot wait to start.
No matter what the future may bring.
No matter what the future may bring.
I make these solemn promises.
I make these solemn promises.
I vow to love you endlessly.
I vow to love you endlessly.
To care for you selflessly.
To care for you selflessly.
And to cherish you daily.
And to cherish you daily.
Okay, well, you've already joined hands. Stephen, in front of all those gathered today, do you take Casandra to be your wife, stay through her through sickness and health, through failure and success, through times of sorrow and times of joy, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Casandra, in front of all these gathered today, do you take Stephen to be your husband, to stay by him through sickness and health, through failure and success, through times of sorrow and times of joy, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Stephen and Casandra, the words you have spoken today have solidified your commitment to one another. To mark the beginning of your union, you will now combine the sands to signify two separate spirits merging to become one. In your hands, you each hold an individual vessel of sand. Allow the grains of sand found within to represent your being. Let each grain symbolize a different moment in your life, collectively mirroring your unique life experience. Everything you have been through up to this point and the moments that are still ahead of you. Your entire life is represented in this vessel. Stephen and Casandra, tilt your vessels forward and pour your sand into a larger container situated there between you.
We should have grabbed the funnel.
Take turns.
Yeah, we'll just take turns. You go.
Okay, and then her a little bit, you a little bit. Watch as these different grains of sand mix to form a new structure. Just as these separate sands have been combined into one, so too have your souls been bound together in unity. Before you now lies a larger vessel, of a new sand, greater in volume than you've ever held before, symbolizing the strength of your bond that you have entered in together. You put your hands on it, shake it a little bit. Just as these grains of sand now combined can no longer be separated, so too have your individual lives become enjoined, your spirits indivisible. As you enter into this next chapter of your life side by side, remember that your partner shall forever be a part of you and you of them. Time now to exchange the rings. Who has the rings?
But you're not on the box, or are they still inside?
Oh boy.
On the table. Because they were supposed to be.
No rings, no wedding now.
Uh-oh.
I put them on the table. I thought they were going to go in that big basket.
Hold hands again. It's a good picture time. Both of you look at me.
God bless you.
Okay. Do you really like that?
I know where they are. Do you want me to ready to grab them?
No, 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 it's the brown box on the table.
Natalie, take Nana
No.
and show her what the rings look like.
You know what the box looked like, Mom. Do you know what the box looks like? Can you go help my mother find it? It shouldn't be that hard to find. It's the only thing out of place.
This shall be continued later. Today's next week for the second half.
Yes, I'm going to have to go get them, aren't I?
This is Leah. Leah uses Love Beauty and Planet body wash to get glowing skin with naturally derived ingredients. So Leah
Obviously
carefully
no one
protects
else.
your skin and shows a little love to the planet.
Okay, so while we wait for the groom that forgot the rings,
That's okay, I'm getting good video.
I'm sure you are.
You can freeze frame this though, so all of those pictures that are in between, they're instantly froze. All the poses that you think you lost, you didn't lose, you just freeze frame them and go back and take screenshots. Oh yeah, that's tasty shit right there. We'll puke that up later.
Somebody found it?
They were staring right at it.
Little blooper reel.
Okay, ring fairy, bring up these rings here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
It was on the counter.
Now it's time to exchange the rings. Wedding rings serve as a physical representation of your bond, a constant reminder of the commitment you've undertaken. But they serve a symbolic purpose as well. As you prepare to place this ring on your partner's finger, take a moment to appreciate its circular shape. Just as a circle has no end, so too will your union be everlasting. So you take your rings. You're supposed to be facing those. Okay, Stephen, repeat after me. I, Cassandra, I, Stephen, give you, Cassandra, this ring as a sign of my endless love for you.
I, Stephen, give you, Cassandra, this ring as a sign of my endless love for you.
May it ever serve to remind us of the bond we share.
May it ever serve to remind us of the bond we share.
Place it on her finger. Cassandra, repeat after me. I, Cassandra, give you, Stephen, this ring as a sign of my endless love for you.
I, Cassandra, give you, Stephen, this ring as a sign of my endless love for you.
May it ever serve to remind us of the bond we share.
May it ever serve to remind us of the bond we share.
By the power vested in me by God, the Universal Church, Life Church of California, and the state of New York, I am happy to pronounce Stephen and Cassandra as husband and wife. Kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Schleimer. Woo-hoo!
Get you guys all together so we can do a wedding picture. Joe, get